Scrodrick.
Now I'm Biffington. Now you all know.
Scrodrick Biffington.
Now everybody knows. Shut up.
Check.
Oh, wait. Shit. My fuck is...
Oh, yeah. I better open the time portal.
My shit's not fucking working because I fucked it up earlier because I was doing other shit.
30 seconds.
Now we're good. Fucking...
No!
Damn it.
Times were tough, so I sold my soul. And I don't think I'll ever regain control. Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stared at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
Hey, Internet! Highway 47 with you, and we are wrapping up doing a thing to completion, specifically a thing that we can do in public. And, well, sort of, because it's watching Star Trek Picard, and tonight is the night when we catch up. We catch up to the rest of the world. We are going to finish out Season 1, and that's all that's been released, and we don't know what the filming schedule is going to be for Season 2 with everything going on, so who knows? But we are here. We are watching Season 1, Episode 10, the final one of Star Trek Picard. I am Shaggy B. With me is Dracofunk.
I'm right here.
He's right there, as close as ever, but plus about
I know
6 feet.
I'm actually moved a little bit further back now.
Good idea. Social distancing.
You're still social distancing.
Good. And Scrodrick is here as well because he can't miss the season finale. We couldn't let that happen.
I can't. And anything can be done in public if you're bold enough.
You gonna go out with that shake weight again?
Well, I'm gonna double fist it, man. New. I had a joke in mind, but it wasn't going to happen. So, all right.
New frontiers, new horizons.
I was the spirit of Star Trek. I will take all comers.
Something.
You might want to repeat that.
No. Nope. Opportunity over. Done.
Something like Famosa's treatment. Like, I don't know. But anyway, that's where I was going. But yeah, so we're watching Season 1, Episode 10 of Star Trek Picard, which has a title in Latin. And despite having taken 3 years of Latin in high school, I don't remember it. I think it's like Et in Arcadia Est or something like that. Ego. Et in Arcadia Ego.
Et in Arcadia Est
Ego, ergo, quad, I don't know. But anyway, it's
in Arcadia, Ego Part 2.
Part 2, that's the important part, is that it's Part 2. We watched Part 1 last week, and yeah, so this is going to be the end of this, as of now.
Assuming, we're in the midst of the coronavirus right now. I hope we're in the midst. Oh God.
We're still in the early phases. Don't worry. We got like months more of this shit to go. Don't worry. Don't you worry, fans. We'll be on our creating more stuff schedule for quite a while. The way things are going.
Woohoo!
Yeah, and so Dracofunk, what can you tell us about this episode?
Hey, this episode aired March 26th, 2020. It has an IMDb rating currently of 7.7.
That's all?
Currently.
With all the hype, I expected it to be like,
Well, statistically, the last couple episodes have actually went up. We're only 1 day into it.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember another time when we actually recorded a commentary the day after release for something.
We're just on top of things now.
We are. We're like a
we
mass.
have nothing else to do.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, want a marathon Discovery?
Oh.
We got 2 seasons. We can get it done this weekend.
If assuming the promo code that we posted the announcement about this week actually works for all of CBS All Access, which we don't know for sure.
It does.
We do know for sure.
Actually, yes, they have now publicly put out a all Star Trek series streaming.
I mean, I'm down. I don't know if I want to marathon it tomorrow, but I'm down for jumping into it and doing commentaries.
Okay.
We got to do it like our 6-pack style, though.
Like a 6-pack per episode? That's what you mean?
No,
we're gonna watch about 6 times speed.
Oh no! With the almost no editing and the timed intro and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we can go for that. Leave a message in the comments if you want us to do that, or don't. I figured I'd give you the option that you were going to take because, like, you're not going to put anything in the comments. Like, I know you people. I know both of you who watch this. Apparently, Dracofunk no longer watches this because he complained about announcements about our episodes getting posted today. Shame on Dracofunk.
We're still here. Listen to you.
That's right. You tell
He's so
him.
devastated he cannot speak.
That's true.
That's right. Well, anyway, shall we get this started?
Yeah, why not?
Scrodrick, tell us how we do that.
Do the thing you've always done with us. So on whatever platform you're watching this on, later on if you're watching it on the DVD, get your episode started, get it rewinded at the beginning. Make sure it says 0. That way you're not all like messed up on us. Now, the version we're watching has baked in ad at the beginning, usually, last time on Star Trek Picard, and then we have to watch a thing. But we'll try to let you know when the actual episode starts. That way you can kind of sync up with us. We'll give you a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And then you should be synced up with us. We've been doing this a while. You should know how this works. Other people do this too.
It's not like we're inventing something here, guys. Like, you can handle it.
Yeah, we're not going to skip the recap. We're not going to skip the theme song.
We are going to hit play.
The end, though. No, although they might have previews for next season. Should we watch those or should we stop it?
I don't know.
We should make that decision now instead of in the moment.
I think we should watch it. I think we should watch whatever comes at the end.
Okay.
We're going to do that. You heard it right now. We're going to do it.
We're going to press play, leave it alone, and bitch about what happens.
Okay.
Just so you know, we are watching this commercial free. We try to let you know when the commercials are, but we're not like pros at it.
Yeah, and you'll make it work.
If you are watching it with commercials, just pause us however you're playing. I do know some of the people who do listen to us. They started on a cell phone. They are recording on a cell phone while they have the show they're watching on the TV.
That's a good way to do it. But anyway is a good way to do it, really.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it.
As long as you're doing it, it's good.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't discriminate. You can do it however you want.
On a plane, on a train, with a fox. Well, maybe not.
In public.
In a box. On
or
a
football.
With a bucket on your head.
That's how I do it.
Only if the bucket is full of gravy.
It's like how birds, how birds like move their body and then move their head, and their heads always stay stable. Once you get that skill down, then you're ready.
Then you're ready for the bucket.
That's right.
The gravy bucket.
I'm gonna open a beer.
That's a good idea.
Damn it.
Well, are we ready to start this off?
Yep, I got a beer that I left here from the last time we recorded.
Oh, good.
Ooh, nice warm lager. Okay.
That was what, like 3 days ago? No, God, Monday. That was like 5 days ago.
Awesome. Well, I'm ready to start if you guys are.
Yeah, probably.
All right. This is Star Trek Picard, Season 1, Episode 10, Et in Arcadia Ego Part 2 or something. And we are starting it off together in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Wait, what?
Oh, that's
Different.
That's different. Oh, it's an ad for Discovery. Great. So 24 seconds in, the episode now starts with the recap. And they're going to recap the whole season.
Yep. And that leads to the dark side.
I was just thinking that exact same thing.
Well, if you knew she was a mole, why didn't you expose her now?
Because they're disgraced Starfleet officers who have been manipulated by the system that's corrupt. And it's more fun to go rogue.
Hate when that happens.
Yeah. Stupid Soong is better at speaking than Picard. And Grandma would die for the stock market. Would you?
Now the episode's actually starting.
2 minutes, 45 seconds in. Run! You microscopic little dude.
I didn't even see that until you said something.
Oh, it's
7 of 9, help me.
Kill him.
It's the hipster Romulan guy. Hipster Edward.
I gotta say, he's mildly more interesting now than he was in the first few episodes when he was just, a pickup artist.
Borg drones?
I get it.
Oh.
It's good that the Misfits got a chance to talk.
Somebody please kill him.
Please. Good thing he knows his way around the, fallen pylons and...
He did live there.
True. Oh man, the vertigo room, that's where Picard almost fell.
Oh god, she's still here?
Of course she is.
Nope, time to do it.
Yep. God damn it. Don't show him your hiding place, please. I'll help you, Captain.
If you whisper to it, maybe the eagles will come.
Yeah. That one has all of Data's memories. Fair point.
Theme song.
Whee! So the cold open there was just as good of a recap.
Yep.
We didn't need the first 2 minutes and 45 seconds of this recording.
So hopefully on the DVD release, they'll just not have that.
Were they trying to fill time? No, because this goes over time. It's almost an hour.
They just like to make sure everybody knows, because they got to tell everybody.
They
In case you missed an episode on their on-demand service.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's
I
not
would get it if
it's not
this
for
was
us. It's for other
broadcast.
people.
Yeah. But yeah, if this was broadcast and they had a recap, sure. Oh, I missed last week's episode. What happened? But on-demand service, man, you can't miss it.
Also think about it, it's for when you're watching it with somebody and they haven't watched anything, they're just going to sit down and watch with you. So at least
And
you have
you're
a
an
good idea.
impatient dick and can't say, let's go back and watch the one you missed.
Yeah.
I hate everything.
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but
I did. I'm sorry.
That's what we're here for, man. If not for us, who besides the other,
Commercial break.
Whee!
We're back.
Ooh. Ooh.
he's the washout, so
He's
he
the
saw
washout.
the weird vision and didn't kill himself.
And we're all
He
sadder
didn't
for
make
it.
it there. He didn't even make it to the vision. That's how fast he washed out.
They just said there are androids, and he just panicked.
No, he said, "Can I fuck him?"
And they said no, and then he had to.
Yeah.
He's going to be the hero of this whole thing, isn't he? He's going to wind up.
He'll be the new lead.
Uh-oh.
His name is actually Picard.
No, I'm serious. It enslaves you. Shove it up. Okay. Oh, that's easy. If only there were 8 inexhaustible sources of energy you could harness.
Well, they didn't think of it. They didn't install the solar panels, so...
Right.
Oh, it's the finger chopper ocarina. Okay. Wait, that's a hole. That's not something that's fused. Now it has a turbo.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking that. Oh man, magic tool. You just think, oh, it fixed.
Ship's fixed.
That was only 2. Engine knock.
Yeah.
Better shut it off.
Oh, hey, the fleet, those things. The Soongs are insane.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't you watched Enterprise? It's not gonna be okay. You can't do this. You don't have to do this.
Oh.
Finally, you made sense.
Okay. Phasers. Blow up everything.
I really, really want them to.
Let's fight.
Commercial break.
Whee!
Back. Hi.
How'd you break into the ship?
No, just kill him.
Maybe just stab him a little bit.
It's worth killing him
that to start, you know.
You know, Brent Spiner he makes the collarless shirt work there. Like usually that looks terrible, but it works with that outfit. Also, I really like those pillows. That's true. I want those pillows. The knots.
At
Uh,
least they're not showing it.
They must have got enough complaints about episode 5.
they have a power source in the ship. Why are they burning things? I mean,
One
I
of the
like
campfires,
but
Sometime around Christmas, I think.
everything.
Or Regelian Apocalypse.
The Andorian ending.
that's weird.
It's kind of weird.
That's what? The what now?
Gamera. The big turtle.
Full of meat.
Mm-hmm.
What sound does a turtle make, Shaggy?
Oh, so okay, everything's gonna die horribly.
It repeats itself. Bingo! You should go back
This
in.
has all been done before.
Why is the ship
I mean, this
blocking
is
itself?
literally the
Okay, that is a cool warbird.
Battlestar Galactica. I really want to see some newer Federation ships.
That's like the one thing I've wanted from this whole
Commercial break.
Whee!
Mhm.
We're back.
But same thing for the Romulan fleet, though. I would really love to see a few classic warbirds mixed in there.
Yeah.
Couple D-Dara decks.
Yeah. The what now? You killed an entire story?
That was the name of the chick that he.
No, I know, but how would they know that?
Because I don't know.
Apples. Oh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Wait, who are you?
Yeah, he's tired and really disoriented.
What?
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
A fairly predictable thing that I actually didn't see coming.
Uh.
I'm the captain. You do the things. Wait, Generations Beyond. That's 2 movies. The solution will come from. Okay. They're androids.
For an android,
Fear.
that is more than an eternity.
Yeah.
Uh.
Oh no, he's gonna fly. When was the last time he took his driving license?
Yeah, really.
Oh, she.
Have you
said it.
tried? What'd you say?
Make it so.
Oh.
Bam! Right into a mountain.
Accidentally in reverse. Yeah.
Where do you suppose he put the off button on her? Oh, okay.
No. Well,
They
but-
all can, like,
break them in half with no effort.
right in the face. A British tart is a sword. Okay.
They're just shocked.
Yeah.
Well,
How about activate the holograms?
Oh yeah, all those guys.
yeah, they could just rip his arms off. That would solve the problem. Don't just look at it.
Oh.
Just shoot her.
Yeah.
Please.
No, shoot her. No, you're not. The power of a single ovary kick.
Hmm.
Oh, there they are. How can you... Okay.
One of them just grabs their ship, takes it
Yeah.
down.
The thing that I don't get here is how could they see the warbirds from the surface if they're far enough away that they can see the curvature of the planet? Like, the ISS is closer than that, and it's not going to be that much smaller than a warbird, and it's not
Android
as visible.
eyesight.
Oh. Yay, somebody killed her.
If she somehow lives through that.
I'm pretty well convinced that nobody has yet died.
Yeah, Bruce Maddox is just like chilling in the back.
You know? I'll be surprised if we don't see him at the end of this episode. I honestly will.
Whee!
Well, he learned to fly pretty quick.
He might be Mr. Magooing it through there.
He better not say I'm. He better not say I'm a leaf on the wind.
Oh.
Scrodrick got it.
Yeah.
Is he going to use the Picard maneuver? Oh, God damn it.
And, all that.
With that thing.
What?
Uh,
That's creepy.
wrong time for that.
Now he thinks his brain is broken.
He's like, oh no, it's finally caught up to me. Soji, I'm tripping balls. A stroke.
The hell's he going to do?
He's a leaf on the wind.
Hmm.
I love number 5.
Why do you start with 5 when you could have like... Okay. I'll get the real one the hell out of there.
Uh-huh.
Did you raise the shields? Just asking for a friend.
Probably
Nope.
not.
No, it looks like they got hit, so...
Could really use a Borg cube right now.
Yeah, really. Picard's a pretty good pilot.
He is.
No, he's not.
That's probably not good.
That's not good.
Somebody intercept the signal. Fly the ship into it.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do.
It's not going to work. It's too late.
No, just...
Aha!
A bunch of identical ships, yay! That took a lot of effort.
Oh, God.
Which one is that?
Yeah, just ignore the beacon, though. Okay, now, Picard, get your ship out of there.
They didn't already have that.
I mean, I might have come out of warp with my shields up.
Yeah.
Use the magic thing-a-ding.
Yeah, really.
Oh, hey, they managed to find an old hypo prop, but not a
Well, he's
tricorder.
Yeah, right.
You know, those tricorders might be, like, classified.
Probably. It's causing a hurricane.
I've known you for, like, 3 days.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Worms coming out of your sphincter. That's never a good sign.
Oh, okay.
Put some ointment on that.
Yeah, really. Man, I have to sit around in the woods making pizza while everybody has... Wait.
Bunny corn pizza.
No, you won't.
I mean, not to be alarmist, there's still all the androids down there and a Borg cube.
Yeah, at least leave a starship there. Like, Riker, hang out for a bit. Beam over an ensign to land this thing, you know? Yeah, they could have spared one ship to help them.
Or like
Yeah,
a
really.
medical.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna think I killed you too.
All the ships left.
Well, we sent them all away.
Yeah.
Whee! Do you have a doctor? No!
It was Saga.
I wonder if the Borg have any technology like on that whole cube.
I know, right? I mean, honestly, assimilating him back in might save his life. You'll never know.
I expect her to say, I want to hear it one more time. Maybe call 7?
Rios keep not showing emotion, as always.
Commercial break.
Whee!
We're back.
Woo!
Ugh.
That's Elmer's glue. Of course it's going to...
Motor oil.
I can only process that because of my Borg parts.
You want to go bang? I've banged all the other women.
That's the best reason.
Yeah, literally. Want to let one in your pants?
Called you to have assimilate him?
Mm-hmm.
Bring him back like Neelix.
Congratulations, you win the rest of the shitty bottle of awful alcohol.
Butterfly in the sky. You can get twice as high. Sorry.
Man, where's Jordy?
Not really. You could have saved him.
Has anybody told Riker?
Nope.
Yeah, she doesn't really know how to manage children, so
That's okay. He doesn't really know how to be a child, so they're good.
Oh, okay.
So how's like all the androids?
Just a pile of crying androids.
They're all just hiding in shame. Yeah, okay.
Q sitting there.
What, Picard? You didn't think I would let this end, right?
For a second, I thought he was going to ask, "Are you always wearing clothes in your dreams?" Hmm.
Well, what's the favor?
Directions unclear. Kill all the butterflies.
Yeah. Oh, good they put pants on him.
We even, re-implanted your old heart. Oh, why?
Is it fully functional?
Hey, they acknowledged his age.
No more arthritis. They could have brought back Tom Hardy to play Picard.
They could have.
Oh, well.
Well, the one thing all of us ever wanted out of Voyager.
Eleanor's confused, just comes up and plants it right on his face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Picard's fake now. Oh, I said we were going to see this through to the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What is this music? This is like copyright avoidance imitation of both the Star Trek and Star Wars themes.
It's more reminiscent of the Next Generation theme.
But then it's got that ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. That.
John Williams ripped that off of somebody else anyway.
True.
Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba.
And no previews for season 2. Okay.
Because they hadn't shot anything yet, and now they can.
Yeah. Right. At least for the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot going on there.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah. I feel like the ending of that was what we all wanted. And I think the story of Picard and Data wrapping up that way. That's what this needed to do from the beginning. And it was done very well. I mean, I won't lie, that choked me up quite a bit.
Same here, and I'm glad it wasn't explodey bits like the last time we saw that parting.
Yeah, right, exactly. and I appreciate that the battle was resolved with, a single shot fired. That's a very Picard thing. I'm annoyed that all the ships were the same.
Uh-huh.
But
I thought I saw at least 2 or 3 different classes.
I don't know, man. I was looking pretty hard on the screen. I was trying to find one that was different, and I don't know, but maybe.
It's like, yeah, we have this toughest ship, and we built all of them.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I'm satisfied. That was well done. That really was. Lots of good there. I think it was the right call to have Picard sacrifice himself and then be rescued. That falls in line with a lot of Next Generation plots and a lot of Picard's character. Yeah. I don't have much to say that isn't really positive here.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that episode. I was kind of waiting for the 7 of 9, save her like zombie Neelix with nanoprobes, or save Picard with that. But
yeah, but they don't need that.
What they did, because that brought it full circle with the Picard and Data story. Now he's a synth, so hey, cool.
Exactly, and he really can be a spokesperson for those people and all that sort of thing. I need to take a quick time out. I drank 2 beers and I emergency Geloja, so I'll be right back.
All right, I'm on it too.
Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back in a second to wrap up our thoughts.
Right. I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit. Yeah, what I'm getting out of that is that's just a lot to absorb. I wonder where they'll go from here too, because that was sort of the overarching plot of the whole season. So I wonder what they have in store for season 2. And I haven't watched Discovery, but I've seen mild spoilers, and I've seen that it's sort of they time traveled to the far future where the Federation has collapsed. So I was kind of waiting for this to be a dystopian ending to Picard, but maybe it will be in the later seasons, whatever they wind up doing. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Oh, that was some vomit there. That was not fun.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay.
You okay?
You missed me burping and almost puking.
Burping and puking.
I also gave my thoughts on the ending of the season 2, so so that'll be in there for you guys to discover.
Okay. Still waiting on Shaggy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a serious Geloja.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah.
Washed his hands more thoroughly, so.
Yes.
But yeah, while you guys were gone, I gave my thoughts sort of on the season, so have fun with that.
Okay. Well, I actually want to kind of raise sort of a big concept with this,
Sure.
because some things that were floating through my head as we were watching that I wasn't able to articulate while my bladder was so full, were that I kept thinking back to, one of Star Trek's great strengths as a franchise throughout its time has been the intentional, but somewhat subversive way that they address current events and current social struggles. And this time, it was really, really not intentional, because what we really got here in this episode was a almost a spiritual lesson on the nature of mortality and the inevitability of death. And we are in the middle as a world right now, of a situation where we are facing death, and we're facing it on a scale that has not existed in living memory. With the coronavirus pandemic, we are, statistically, the case fatality ratio for identified cases is like 4.5%, and that's increasing, worldwide. And this is the most infectious disease we've encountered in forever, and it's the first, really global pandemic in 100 years. And so we're facing a situation where, anybody, I think, would be lying if they said that they have not been thinking about their own mortality recently. And that's something that's been on our mind. And Captain Picard just came and convinced me that it's all right. And that's something
that wasn't even their intention when they made this.
Exactly. Exactly, right? And it felt like Captain Picard. It didn't feel like Patrick Stewart doing crazy things because, that's what the kids enjoy. Like, I feel better about facing this now than I did 2 hours ago. I legitimately do, in much the same way that a spiritual figure, a priest or a pastor or whatever, comforts their flock, as it were. And it brings me back to, the nostalgia factor to being a child and growing up in a broken home and looking to Star Trek as an example of the fact that it's possible to rise above your origins and be better. And I needed that more than I knew tonight. So ultimately, this episode succeeded wildly at being, everything that I ever wanted from Star Trek. And that's, pretty high praise coming from me, obviously. How often do I say things that good about anything? Yeah, I'm just blown away by it. I feel good about it. I really appreciate the way they handled the Picard's death and resurrection, effectively, in a way that you didn't see it coming. This wasn't Captain Spock. There's the mind meld. There's they just put it in the previews for the movie, and this wasn't the middle of season 5 where he gets shot in the heart and he might die, but he can't because they've got 12 more episodes and they haven't made any press releases or, whatever. There's been no production on season 2. Like we were as unprepared to know where this was going as probably we possibly ever could be and ever have been in any similar sort of character death situation in Star Trek. And I, and again, that goes back to the analog to real life. We don't know what tomorrow will bring. I went to the store today. Does that mean in a week from now, I'm going to be unconscious in a ventilator in a hospital? I don't know. And so.
Well, I mean, they are going to have a ventilator.
That's true. So dying in a hallway, really, or in a parking lot. But I mean, and that sounds like a joke, but that's a completely realistic scenario right now.
I'm just reading a story of that actually happening.
Yeah, exactly. So, and our instincts are to deny that and, say, no, it can't, but it is that bad. And what we got tonight was a trial run in facing that. And I'm impressed and I'm glad that it did that. Does that ring true with you guys?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they kind of turned the whole series around about halfway through.
Yeah. Well, and let's talk about that. Do you think this makes up for the train wreck that was the first 5 episodes?
Yeah, I don't know if they like workshopped it and got feedback, but if it would have stayed gruesome and weird through the whole series, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, well, look. I mean, look how much we didn't enjoy it in the first few episodes. You know.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and I was expecting it to be a giant mess, but I don't know. Was the turnaround for me might have actually been Nepenthe with them visiting Riker and Troy, but because it was just something where they could relax a little bit. It wasn't action.
Right.
So
yeah, and as I said at the beginning, they had this whole dark tone where you have to be on the edge of your seat the whole time. And the last couple episodes, even the lighting, a lot of the some of the old sets were still dark. Some of the newer sets were a lot brighter.
Yeah, there was a real shift, and the editing has improved. You remember how we talked in episode 1 about they were jump cuts, but like they would start walking and then they would cut the camera after 2 seconds and they'd be 100 feet away. You know, and that isn't happening anymore. That was so jarring in the first episode and even in parts of the second. I don't know. I'm Dracofunk, you were more optimistic than I was at the start of this. And I think you were right. That the way to look at this was, look at the first couple episodes of Next Generation and look how bad they were in comparison. I think you really were right, and I think I was too quick to dismiss it.
Can I hear it one more time? I'm joking.
Let's do it ASMR style.
Dracofunk, you were right.
Please don't do that.
Does it feel good to know that I agree with you?
Okay, I'll stop.
Well, I'm free to go. No,
well,
my people need me.
That's right. Go grab that shake weight.
Double fist it.
Yep.
That's right.
Oh, but yeah, I'm very curious where they're going to go from here because that sort of wrapped up the whole season pretty well. Too.
Right.
So.
I'm really excited about there being a season 2 that has to be new.
Mm-hmm.
That it can't be the same story. This has to be new, and I'm excited about not knowing what shape that will take. And of course at this point, I know season 2 was approved and confirmed and all that weeks ago, but everything's in chaos right now, and I certainly hope they don't try to get Patrick Stewart in a studio somewhere anytime in the next 2, 3, 6 months. Keep him healthy, please. But the prospect
everybody who's listening to us, please stay healthy too. Do your part. Stay at home.
Yeah, don't go out. Don't do things.
And it is nice that now, they don't have to dress Brent Spiner up in the Data makeup anymore, but they can still bring him back as a guest star.
Yeah,
and just let him, do his thing.
Well, sure, and yeah. So, like I said, that makes the 3rd human member of the Soong family that he's played. It's
a little contrived, but I'll give it to him. It's fine.
Yeah. It's it wouldn't be out of character for Dr. Noonien Soong to have had like a bastard child at some point, and not told anybody.
Or 2 or 3.
Or, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about it.
I hope we have more Star Trek in the future. More good Star Trek.
Hopeful Star Trek.
Yeah, more of the direction this went. Let's see I don't even know what, like let's see Picard enjoy his retirement. Let's see him and Soji like learn, travel the universe and learn together. Let's see them grow as people, let's see all kinds of things like that.
Yeah, I want to see him go back to Chateau Picard and interact with his 2 Romulan people that like help him out, because they were actually interesting characters. I miss them.
Yeah, they were great.
Yeah.
Let's see a single episode without the word "f" in it. That's asking too much. All right.
Yeah. We're gonna see Admiral sheer fucking hubris again. Although I am kind of disappointed that she wasn't in this one. I'm glad to see Riker back, but it would have been hilarious to have her be the one hailing. Like
True.
maybe that was the original plan. It was like, "Fuck you, Romulans," and giant space battle, and they're like, "Oh wait, we workshopped it, and people don't want that."
Yeah. God, let's hope so. Wouldn't it be nice if studios started listening to the fans?
Yeah, because then they wouldn't see things like the Orville becoming popular.
Yeah.
Be like, "Oh, this is what we used to do, and people still want to watch it." Yeah.
Well, we encourage you to go on to IMDb and rate this higher than 7, because this needs to be like the top-rated episode of Star Trek made probably since All Good Things, I think.
I can give you some good news. It is currently 7.8. It has already went up.
It was 7.1 when we started?
It was 7.7.
7.7, okay. Well, good. It deserves to be. All right. Any more to add? I think I'm good.
I think I'm good too. And like I said, while you guys were away, I did a little bit of thoughts. If you want to look for those when you're doing the thing.
It will be nice to listen to one of our commentaries and not remember something that was said. Yay!
New content just for you.
Yeah. It's going to be full of Shaggy B's a moron. Shaggy B's insane.
It's short. I didn't have a whole lot extra to say.
Oh, it's fine.
But yeah, so.
Well, with that, good night, everybody.
Good night.
We hope you enjoyed the season finale of Star Trek Picard. Take care,
Absolutely.
everyone.
Yep.